are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Black Adam, yeah.
Adam like a cheat, things is looking like it's out of mind. Like when I had my first baby, yeah, her name is Melody. Leave it on the ground, leave it in the leaf. I've been working hard, ain't been getting sleep, Coley. I could barely sleep, darky on the night, Coley Cole's a scary beast, so I barely speak. Life shit is so temporary, but it's necessary. All my shit is so extemporary, niggas won't be, damn that shit is so unnecessary. This Sigma shit is so hereditary, I just lay my granny in the cemetery. I'm black, bitch, I live every day like it's February. God gave me life clarity, money over everything, even more than the air we breathe. Damn, it's all fake, even charity. No abiding by the rules, politic and had me fucked up. Cause it's all fake, even charity, I need clarity. Funk Uncle Sam, fuck the man who ruling on me. Told the government I'm out of school at 20. Now we celebrating black everything like they putting glue up on me. Yeah, I got a different attitude, I like altitude. Damn, who got the view up on me? Traffic talking on my celly, traffic talking on my telly. Cause I ain't phony and I live in solitude, but I ain't never lonely. Yeah, adapt to the shit, whooping all these niggas like I'm Batman and shit. Dash to the cash in the back with a brick, passing the gas in the back of the whip. Excuse me, hold up, don't lose me. Fucking all these hoes like groupies. My life been a bitch, gon' do me. Add a little drink to the mix while I'm smoking on loose leaf. Chasing all these goals, man, my life been a movie. Blew 40 bands in the last few months, so well consume me. Yeah, I'm a vet, like shout out to a dog named Lucy. I been singing all this shit since 18. A nigga had big dreams, go 18. Shout out to my auntie. Lately, I been feeling like I need to get saved by the 18. Adam said the day go done, go evil, yeah. Shout out to my T.O. Shout out to a nigga named Rico, yeah. 10K to the trio. Adam don't need no amigos, ayy. Yeah, running through the money and it's all for the prize of the greed. I'ma make a pact, man, I'll stick it to my creed. I'ma buy a coat and they all move for the feet. I can see these hoes, man, I'm blind like a geek. Looking in the mirror, it's like I already see. I'm reliving life, I don't really wanna die, cause I know the ground coming for the beat. I can go out bad, man, I'm challenging the past, it was calling me a freak. Now I got my foot up on the gas and it's green. Chasing all my goals to the team DG. This is not for show, this is bait to the toe. Man, they better go vote when I run for the throne. I'm a penny black, I'm in love with my own. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Atoms. Shout out to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill Podcast, Ninja. And we got a good show for you guys today, man. We in here, man. My bad for not coming in here early, guys. Today has been all over the place. Today has been hectic, if you will. Shout out to KB. We got KB. Word to our moderators. What up, moderators? And shout out to everybody finding their way to my page. I know what it is. It's your boy. I'm in the building. We got a good show for you guys today. Tesehki's older sister alleges her new house isn't actually hers amid Chrisean Rock Beef. Ninja.
What the hell, boy?
Yeah, bro. Say, bro, I don't know what to think no more, but y'all answer that poll in the chat. Let me pull myself up. Where we at? Where we at? Here we go. We in here. What up, gang? Gang, we in here. What up, everybody? Yeah, man. Say, man, my bad. I've been all over the place. Let me put up my, what do we call them? My advertisements. Let me put up my advertisements. Y'all follow me here. If y'all fuck with the boy, excuse my French. Yeah, man, I need a lint roller. Ninja been all over the place. Like I said, I ain't make it earlier because I had some shit to handle. I actually had to speak to a paralegal, Ninja. I had to speak to a paralegal. Yes. Yes. You need to leave. Shout out to Goddamn. We got Goddamn in the chat. Or Goddamn. We got Goddamn in the chat. Shout out to GD. Shout out to KB. Shout out to GD. We in here, people. We're alive. We're thankful to be alive. Like I said, chat, the question is today, do you think Tesehki is capping about her crib? Vote and tell us what you think. Past that, we got a couple things I wanted to show you on God's internet. My bad. That's not what I wanted to pull up. Shout out to the Most High. Let's see. First things first. Shout out to this white chocolate. Shout out to white chocolate right here. Yeah, bro. So Sophie Rain made $50 million selling feet pics. So that's just to let you know, ladies. Shout out to the Eves. Anything is possible, Ninja. Anything is possible. 50 million selling feet pics. Now I always tell you guys, don't believe everything you see on the internet. So before we get started, quick disclaimer. Yeah, everything that you guys see is not real. Everything is a perspective of a perspective. With that being said, viewer discretion is advised. At the same time, this is not a family show. Shout out to the kids that find their way to my page. Hopefully you can soak up some game. And if you can't, you don't understand, hey man, you know, Ninja, I don't know what to say, Ninja. But besides the point, like I said, we participate in dark humor here. And what do they call it? Comedic satire, if you will. So we may say things that are a bit outlandish. Don't shoot the messenger, Ninja. Don't shoot the messenger. With that being said, let's get started. So first things first, before we get to the main event, we have one thing we wanted to show you. We got Chrisean working out with your favorite artist, The Game. Shout out to The Game. Shout out to the stripper himself. The stripper himself, The Game. Here we go.
It's a new workout.
What the fuck is you talking about?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Sometimes the jokes write themselves, man. Sometimes the jokes write themselves. What is this ninja doing, man?
But what the hell?
What is this ninja doing? What are you swimming in, sir? The air? Here we go. Hold on, run that back. Run that back one time for the one time.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, now these are the same people who supposedly were beefing once upon a time. Here we go.
Nigga.
Look at them. Man, you having fun, huh?
I'm talking out in there. Nigga.
But what the hell, boy?
Anyways, I don't judge. Here we go. And this is, like I said, this is years after he slid in her DMs and blocked her, I guess, because she wasn't giving him no action. Let's see.
Sean, I live in California. So, has any rappers put into DMs? Yeah, a lot of them. He blocked me all that. I can't look up them on my Instagram right now. And I ain't blocking me, blocked me.
Yeah, y'all know it's an old video. That's old footage right there, so it does sound a little bit funny. Yeah, she was discussing how somebody blocked her way back when. This is young Chrisean before I guess she started gangbanging. I don't even know if she banged or what, Ninja. And shout out to the gangbangers, drug dealers, MS-13, the Bloods, Crips, and all them people rolling 60s. Please don't shoot your boy. Don't shoot your boy, okay? Shout out to all y'all. I'm saying shout out to y'all so y'all don't turn around and come at me. So we gonna clap for the gangbangers. Clap for the gangbangers. Yeah, ninja. Don't come at me, ninja, because I'm a square ninja, but at the same time, my ninja, you know, I'm gonna defend myself with my Glockiana, if you will. Shout out to GD. GD said you gotta run away from women like that. You don't walk, you run. Bars. That's bars. Also, the stream lags out, like I said, ninja. I don't know, ninja, but just know I pay my bills, ninja. My bills is paid. Shout out to KB. KB says she's been initiated into the Illuminati. I don't know. But let's continue. Hold on.
My name is Chrisean. I live in California. So, how do rappers go into the Yeah, a lot of them. But he blocked me all that. I can't look up there on my Instagram right now. And I ain't blocking me, block me. The confidential, whatever. My name is Chrisean.
All right. So that's just to kick off the show. We got more coming in a little bit. Past that, like I always tell you guys, everybody has the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. And here's what pops up on mine. First things first, Law and Order with Black Adam, people. Law and Order. Now listen to this. Everybody pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle. So we have Fox News personnel Greg Gutfeld suggests reclaiming the Nazi word as his own N-word.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
This is why I don't take people serious. But listen to this, people. Here we go.
This is why the criticism doesn't matter to us when you call us Nazis. Nazi this, Nazi that. You know, I'm beginning to think they don't like us. You know what? I've said this before. We need to learn from the blacks. The way.
Whoa. The blacks. The blacks. Now, ninja, this is why I tell you, ninjas. First off, hate is something that is learned, people. Hate is a learned kind of thing. Let me lean back. My back killing me. Hold up. Let me lean back. Yeah, people. Hold on. Let me bring this camera a little bit down here. Yeah, feel me? Hate is something that is learned, people. So I don't know what possessed this ninja to say the blacks. But whenever I hear somebody say the blacks or the whites or the Latinos, Latinx and shit like that, you know, I'm side-eyeing them. I'm side-eyeing them ninjas. I'm looking at them ninjas like,
But what the hell, boy?
because I'm like, when you say that, the way it comes off, now I love being black. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to black people everywhere and the black excellence and the degeneracy. Shout out to all them people. But when you say the blacks, I'm a little bit confused and misconstrued. Here we go.
They were able to remove the power from the N-word by using it. So from now on, it's what up, my Nazi? Hey, what up, my Nazi?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. I love when people show their racism, ninja. Clown world. And that's why I told y'all ninjas, when y'all ninjas want to sit there and let other people say the N-word, don't get me wrong, ninja. That's the reason why I say ninja, because I be looking at you ninjas like, you want everybody to say this word. I feel like personally, if everybody wants to say the N-word, everybody should personally be able to use their own slurs for their own community with each other. Now, at the same time, I wouldn't tell nobody to use the Nazi word. That's a bit extreme, if you will. But at the same time, I don't know what to say. So I digress from this conversation. But listen to this ninja right here.
Hey, what's hanging, my Nazi?
Nazi, please.
Oh, this girl said, hey. Lil Mama said, Nazi, please. I'm telling you, these people be playing in our face, man.
Thank God you did a hard eye there.
This guy said, thank God you did a hard eye there. Come on, bro. Hey, man, I try to tell y'all, bro. I be trying to tell y'all, but ninjas act like it's just me. Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what else we have today. We have, and shout out to GD. GD says, I personally don't care what race uses the N-word. Shout out to you, GD. Now look, GD, I hear you. This is my whole sentiment. My problem is everybody wants to be black until it's time to feel the same stuff that we all suffer disproportionately from. And what I mean by that is
basically people want to be black when it's cool to be black, to be part of the culture when it's cool. But when it comes to not being able to find a job, to being judged before you open your mouth and shit like that, that's why I say that's my problem. So everybody wants to be able to say the N-word until it's time to be in a public setting. Then everybody acts like they can't say the N-word. And I'm just sitting there like this. Why don't you want to say the N-word? What's the problem? Because deep down, and they know it too, and they know what people to mess with and what people to don't mess with. Deep down, they know that it's derogatory. They know that it has a negative connotation to it. Now, I use the word, don't get me wrong, I've used it in my music. I come from and I speak from a perspective of, my dad doesn't like that word. Shout out to Papa Blac. So my dad used to tell me from a young age when I used that word, if I used it at the crib, I would get in trouble and I would get an ass whooping. And the reason why is because it's a derogatory term, meaning it's basically used to kind of like refer to black people as cattle. Are you guys following me? So that's my whole thing, right? So yeah, we took the power back and we say the word, it's all cool. But I always say this, would people have the same sentiment if we were saying their own community's racial slurs? So for example, with Mexican people, they have a certain racial slur that I'm not going to say because I don't want to be canceled. Same thing with Jewish people. Same thing with other communities. And that's my whole thing. And a lot of times we may not actually know what those words are. And the reason why we don't know what those words are, and on top of that, they also have slurs for the colored people of their community. So Spanish people have a slur for the colored people of their community. I'm sure you guys have heard the term mulatto or mayate or something like that, right? Now, the only reason why I know this, right? The only reason why I know these things is because I've been told. But like I said, there's classism and racism that goes on in other communities that's still geared at black people, and that's why I'm not okay with it. Secondly, it's like I said, when push comes to shove, the other communities want to be more so closer to being considered white or white aligning in comparison to being black or black aligning. That's just my whole thing. Past that, Ninja's gonna say what they say. Shout out to my boy E Woo. Before I came on here, me and my boy E was on the phone, and E told me, like, you know, when I was out here, I got to be comfortable with like Mexican people and other people saying the N-word because that's just how they came up. So where I came from, most of the people look like me. So when we seen somebody, like I said, I done had white people I came up with too. Shout out to Edgar back at the crib. What up, Miami? We in the building. Gang. We in the building. Edgar was a white boy that grew up in the hood. I stayed in Opelika. For the whole time I've known Edgar, Edgar never felt the need to use the N-word. And we've asked him, hey, you want to use it? He's like, nah, that's just not me. So that's where I'm saying where it becomes a choice kind of thing. Even in my music, I try and kind of make it a point to not use it. I might start using it more often because that's what people want to hear. But like I said, I mean, to each his own. So I'm not too up in arms about it. But like, for example, when I brought up the other day when Mexican OT, shout out to Mexican OT, the rapper, for those of you who know, you feel me? When he was in that interview and he was like, I'm looking around to see if there's any ninjas around talking about what you gonna do about it. Like I said, people know who to play with and who not to play with. So I know ninjas, even though you gang banging or whatever, you wouldn't go to the hood and say that around people if you wasn't with your crew. And the reason why is because you know something could potentially happen to you. And that's just my whole thing. But past that, we'll continue because that's not today's show. And y'all answer the poll and hit the like button, people. At the same time, you know, on my show, we can all disagree to agree. So shout out to everybody having their own opinions. I'm not going to judge you because you have your own opinions or whatever. It is what it is, my ninja. You feel me? I got my own opinions as well. And we can all disagree to agree. Anyways, we have Barack Obama, the first black president, no pun intended, and Michelle Obama meeting each other after divorce rumors. Here we go, people.
Wait, you guys like each other?
Oh yeah, really? Huh?
That's so
the
nice.
rumor mill. It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
She took him back.
Now don't start.
I can't.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room
I
together.
I know, because when we aren't, folks think we're divorced.
These are the kinds of things that I just miss, right? So I don't even know this stuff's going on.
Right.
And then somebody will mention it to me, and I'm all like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Barack Osama. Shout out to Barack Osama. And shout out to Miss Michelle Obama. Shout out to them. So this is just proof, just to show you guys they're still together. Ninja, what y'all ninjas got to realize, first off, put a 1 in the chat if you're married. Put Put a 1 in the chat if you're married. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Now, for the people who aren't married, I'm one of them. I've felt what it's like. So I've stayed with women before, right? I've stayed with women in a house of women, in apartments, whatever. So I felt what it's like to be married. Ninja, when you get past the initial love phase, you still love that person. But Ninja, you don't got to be around that person 25/8. Okay, Ninja, at the end of the day, guess what? We all got the same crib we going back to. Ninja, I'll see you when I see you. If I don't, God forbid, knock on wood, something happen. Something happen, Ninja. Ninja, I got to see you, my Ninja, okay? Okay, like that, Ninja. So relax. People need to stop thinking that husband and wife have to be at the hip 25/8. That makes no sense. That's uncomfortable. Me personally, I like my space and shit. So you got to give people sometimes space to move and maneuver. Let's continue.
There hasn't been one moment in our marriage where I thought about quitting.
There you go.
My man.
There you go.
And we've had some really hard times. So we have had a lot of fun times, a lot of adventures. And I have become a better person because of the man I'm married to.
Okay, don't make me cry now. Right at the
There you
beginning of the show.
go. There you go.
Don't let me...
Come on now. Come on now. I be trying to tell y'all, because what y'all got to realize is life is not a destination, people. Life is a journey. And my bad if the camera's shaking. Y'all know I'm heavy and shit, and I've been working out, so I am kind of sore. You feel me? So I am. When I put my hands down, I shake the camera. My fault. My beezy. It's not the stream. It's me, Ninja. Let's continue. But yeah. Life is a journey, guys. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. The destination is when we go to the casket, Ninja, not to get dark. But yeah, when we get to the casket, Ninja, past that, enjoy it, man. Shout out to them.
Start tearing up now.
Yeah. Shout out to Barack and Michelle Obama. All right, let me see what else we have. 1 second. Let me see. We have, and shout out to Colt 47, our current president, right? Shout out to Colt 47. We have an Iranian group is claiming to have crowdfunded more than $40 million as a reward for assassinating our current commander-in-chief, Ninja. Yeah, Ninja's wilding out here. That's why I tell y'all, bro, people is dangerous out here in these streets. When people don't like you, you have to be careful, guys. You have to be careful. I don't necessarily support Donald Trump per se, but I do respect the office. I do respect the U.S. administration. So y'all never gonna see me turn around and be like, yeah, off with this Ninja head. I'm just not that kind of dude. Sorry. Don't be mad at me, Ninja. The Ninja could deport me and I may still not have the same sentiment because I was born here. But besides the point, yeah, man, we'll keep you guys posted on that. That's a dangerous situation to be in because that's a lot of money and the Ninja will take it, bro. Somebody will take that money. We'll keep you posted on that. Anyways, we have an update from yesterday. And yesterday we were discussing, for those who weren't here, we were discussing Nicki Minaj and SZA, who were beefing on Twitter, and they was going back and forth and exchanging language. Right? They were exchanging language. We have Lauren LaRosa, the beautiful chocolate Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club. We have Lauren LaRosa discussing the whole interaction after she reached out to TDE's president and SZA's manager, Punch, for a statement on what he thinks triggers the exchange. So Punch was also mentioned in a few of Nicki's tweets, reportedly shared that Nicki reached out to work with SZA in 2020. However, SZA was locked in with finishing her album and the feature didn't happen. He claimed there was no discussion after that, so he's confused about how the two artists' recent feud began. And like I said, quick refresher, yesterday on X, Nicki claimed that TDE Punch had been bullying her for years after she denied his business proposition and that she has receipts that she's been collecting for years to back it up. Let's get into it.
I reached out
and let us know what you think in the comment section.
To Punch from TDE, who I also talked about in the first hour, who was at one point managing SZA, and I asked him, how did we get here? So he said, back in 2020, Nicki Minaj had reached out for a SZA feature on a song. He responded and told Nicki Minaj that SZA was in album mode heavy and that he would get it over to her, and that was it. They never spoke again. Feature didn't happen, but he says he's lost after that as well. So then I followed up and I said, okay, so there was no further issue. I still don't understand from that, how did we get here? And he says, I'm lost after that. And the song, he verified what I said. The song that he had been tweeting about, Broken Barbies, was a song by an artist that he is working with now, I Am Lyric. So
he's confused.
He's confused as well.
Did you ask Punch why he ain't post a song last night?
Shout out to Charlemagne. Shout out to Charlemagne. Good question. Good question. Here we go.
That was the time to post.
He said he did.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did.
Nikki, like, yeah, so he
No. I know you said that he posted it before, and that's what made Nikki react. But in the
So I reached out
Hold
to
on.
Punch.
midst of everything,
Well, it was like so.
he should have posted it and
Posted
like,
again.
again.
Broken Barbies, baby. This the song. You know?
I'm
Nicki
still
Minaj.
confused.
Nicki Minaj posted that she has receipts of being bullied and the retaliation that she's alleging. So maybe now we'll see her side of it because, yeah.
I don't think Nikki is a bully per se. I think that Nikki believes people are always doing something to her.
Now, shout out to Nicki Minaj. And shout out to SZA. And shout out to the Barbs that made it yesterday. And shout out to the SZA Collective. What do they call them? The Control Collective. The CRTL Collective. Shout out to all of them, right? They was in the chat yesterday and we was discussing it. And yeah, you know, for those of you who don't know, Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius myself. I'm born on the 11th of December. I believe she's born on the 8th. My dad is actually a Sagittarius as well. Shout out to Papa Black. He's born on the 8th as well. So I think I understand where Nicki's coming from. And what it comes down to, and what I said yesterday was, it's about the Benjamins, people. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, my ninja. Cream. Okay, and just so you guys know, so there is no misconceptions, not this kind of cream, okay? Not this kind of cream, okay? Now, the cream I'm referring to is this one, this kind of cream. And what it comes down to is when somebody feel like they money is being played with, you don't know how somebody's going to lash out. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, go ask a ninja in the streets, right? Follow me for a second. Go to a ninja in the streets, ask him to front you some paraphernalia, and don't pay him back. And watch what happens, ninja, okay? This is what's going to happen, ninja. That's what's going to happen, ninja. So don't play about the Benjamins, my ninja. And that's pretty much it. Here we go.
And that's not the case.
Our Barbs are bullies.
Yeah, no, baby. The Barbs is on me right now.
Barbs are bullies.
Shout out to the Barbs. I'm not a Barb, though. I'm not a Barb. But like I said, I like Nicki's music more than SZA's. No hate to SZA, though. I only know SZA's song, Love with Kendrick Lamar. No, is that the one? No, the one where it's like love, love, love. That one. I know that one. Past that, I don't really listen to SZA like that. But shout out to SZA. No hate to her. But like I said, when I listen to Nicki, I feel like even if my name was Natalie, none of these ninjas could have said chin check me, some shit like that, ninja. Or if I go back in the day, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls and the LGBTQIA+. I never fuck Wayne. I never fuck Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake. If I did, you know what she said, because I ain't finna say it, but yeah. You know what she said. Y'all know what she said. And yeah, like I said, she was riding. So, you know, I came up listening to Nicki as a youngin'. When I got older, SZA started popping off when I was in college. So it was cool when I was in college, but now that I'm older, I don't really listen to her like that. But shout out to SZA too.
So that's her community. That's her fans.
Yeah,
like
but
her herself.
But I will say, do y'all feel like, and y'all know Nicki Minaj a lot more closely than me or Jess, right? Do you feel like because of the things Nicki Minaj had to deal with as she came up? So, I mean, not to say that it's warranted, but is there like empathy at all for how she be trying to, I guess, protect herself? It just comes off a lot of the wrong way.
I mean, you got to think, Nicki came from a place from New York City where New York didn't really believe in her at first.
Well, she had to go out of music,
she had to go out of town.
And you still not playing her music.
I do play her Nicki music all the time.
Midst of everything.
Well, it was like
Hold on, posted it.
Posted it. I play Nicki music all the time.
She went down to Atlanta,
She
right?
went down to Atlanta, got caught in Atlanta, and the world fell in love with her. And they always doubted her. They doubted the way she rapped. They doubted her flow. They doubted.
Hey, word to Drizzy, right? Word to Drake. Look, just like Nicki, right? When Nicki first started rapping, I know about Nicki, just like Drake. When Drake first started rapping, I know Drake's not part of the conversation, but follow me. I've been listening to Drake, and shout out to Kendrick Lamar, feel me? Shout out to K-Dot. Shout out to K-Dot. But I've been listening to Drake since Drake came off of Degrassi and said, I'm not doing Degrassi no more. I'm gonna start making music. So I've been listening to Drake since like the comeback season. And everybody say the comeback season, but I'm saying like since like The Last Hope, ninja. Look up The Last Hope. That's when Drake's flow was whack. And I mean, it was still decent though. You know, he was working on it. But I'm saying, so we've been listening to these people. I seen the whole Young Money. You know, I seen the whole thing Lil Wayne did with them, and they turned into like Mount Rushmore of music. And shout out to Jay-Z and Kanye and Rihanna, because they did the same thing out over there. You feel me? So that's the whole thing. As you grow with these people, you tend to love them. And you know what it comes down to, and I said this yesterday, it's just a whole competition thing. So people, when you get to the top, people are going to try and take your spot. This is what I tell y'all about the game every time. The game is like a pyramid. Once you make it to the top, you can only balance on that point for so long until somebody's going to come and try and either pull you down or knock you off and take your spot. So always remember that, people, when you see these rap feuds going on. Here we go.
Doubted her numbers. They always doubted Nicki, so Nicki always feels like she has to punch even harder, and I understand that.
I will say, I've never doubted Nicki. I always thought Nicki was dope since she was on the Dirty Money DVD.
With Fendi.
With Fendi back in the day. I always thought she was dope. But I do feel like she feels like everybody is always against her.
I feel like that as well, too.
Or, let's just say, like, a lot of things happen that we don't see, and then when she come out online, we only see her side, and then a lot of people will go and say like, oh, well, she's always mad and she's always bitter and she's always this, that, and the other, and she's never happy. But things happen in the background.
The business side of things. Like, for example, guys, right now Black Adam may potentially be going through litigation about his own name. No bullshit. I was just on the phone. With my brother and my boy E, and I was telling them how I had to talk to a lawyer today regarding my own name that I've been doing business under, just to make sure to protect myself. Can you imagine? And people don't know that. Like I said, I'm telling y'all that because y'all my fans, and shout out to the new people. Y'all don't really care, but I'm saying to the core, shout out to the core. I'm telling y'all that so y'all know, just so I can protect myself so I don't get sued, because I have people trying to take my own name that I'm doing business under. So yeah, y'all don't know a lot of times what's going on in the background. The shit costs money. Niggas don't got no money, and the shit costs money, and that's why I be telling y'all donate, because y'all don't really see what's going on behind the scenes. But we show up every day, and shout out to all the rappers, independent artists, everybody chasing the bag. You feel me? Everybody chasing the bag. Y'all don't see what goes on, but we show up every day with a smile, and the reason why we show up every day with a smile, because this is our job. But it is frustrating. It's an emotional time. Ninja, you know, this is how I handle my emotions. You know, I kind of be stone cold faced, but in my brain, Ninja, I'm tweaking out. This is how my brain going right now, Ninja.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
And then when it come down to it, when I really, like, I can't say too much because of legal reasons, but like I said, even then, when the people try and come at me, I understand where they're coming from, because at the end of the day, it's business and cash rules everything around me. So it makes sense that when it comes to business, just the way business works. So you got to do what you got to do. So we going to keep on pushing and persevering. Hopefully we figure it out. If we don't figure it out, it still is what it is, Ninja. The business got to keep going, because once you start, you can't stop. So always keep that in mind, people. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Here we go.
That we don't see. And she always say she got receipts, but I guess she wait for the right time to, like, I guess put it out there.
And Nicki don't hold her tongue.
But that's the thing, she don't hold her tongue, but all we see is her going out, like, lashing out.
Yeah. I play Nicki music all the time. Correct.
You know what I mean?
She's the female version of 50 Cent. She does not hold her tongue. She will go at you. She does not care. She doesn't care about the backlash. Nicki goes hard.
And we don't know.
Nicki has always been that.
Right.
And to Jess's point, there is a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that people don't be knowing about. Because I'll never forget the time Nicki was on my head once about, you know, her and Remy. I promise you, I did not know her and Remy had an issue.
I don't believe you.
I did not know.
What did she call you and say?
It wasn't a call. We were texting. It was a Saturday morning, way back in the day. It was
in North Carolina
weekend, and she was texting me and about Remy and how we're fueling the beef with Remy, and I'm like, I really had no idea what she was talking about.
Yeah, what's up with Charlemagne's mic, bro?
Guess what came out that day?
20 minutes later,
Chyna.
Oh, wow.
All I could say was, hey, man, my
you
bad.
had not even a little tip that she was beefing with this girl.
Not a clue.
Damn.
Not one
20
single
minutes later.
solitary.
Damn. Shout out to JD. JD says she loves Nicki and Beyonce. Yeah, shout out to the queens. Shout out to the queens. Queen of rap. Beyonce like the queen of pop, and then Nicki like the queen of rap. And Nicki, like I said, Nicki dethroned the other rappers. So y'all remember Misdemeanor? Do y'all remember Misdemeanor? Put a 1 in the chat if you know Misdemeanor. Y'all remember Misdemeanor? Who else? Lil Kim. Shout out to Lil Kim. It's always so funny. You know what's so interesting? You know, we act as if the music that we listen to is vulgar, but if you go back in time to the old music was actually more vulgar than the music that we have now. Can you imagine? It's really like that, bro. It's really like that. The stuff that they were saying was wild. Let's continue.
Yeah. What you text after you listen to Sheetha?
My bad.
And what she say?
I don't remember.
Blocked.
I don't even remember what the
Correct.
You know what I mean?
She's the female version of 50 Cent. She does not hold her tongue.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. And yeah, like I said, it's always a fight for the top spot. Like even Drake, I respect Drake because I understand what he's going through when everybody tried to turn on him when he had to drop Family Matters. And Family Matters was fire, okay? Family Matters, that shit was fire. For a diss, that shit was fire. And Drake always dropped fire disses. And shout out to K-Dot because They Not Like Us was fire as well. But always remember, they took They Not Like Us and blew it up to divide people. They didn't do it like so everybody could rock to it. It was a good diss too. And I understand where it came from because when Drake came out with that line of, oh, you know, you rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. Of course I had to, you know, I had to look at that ninja like, what the hell, Let's continue. Here we go. We have Flo J. Shout out to Flo J. She speaks about Boosie's presence in her life after the passing of her father. He took care of me like I was his child. Here we go.
He got a heart of gold. Like he'd give you his shirt off his back, like heart of gold. And I see.
And shout out to Boosie Boo and shout out to Webby. Shout out to Boosie. Shout out to Webby. And all of them doing what they was doing. Here we go.
Just off the strength of what he did for me, because he didn't even know. Boosie said in his song, I met him 1 week, the next week he died, I almost cried. No, he said, I don't want to be like Camouflage. I met him 1 week, the next week he died, I almost cried. And then you ain't knew my dad for 2 weeks. You probably didn't even, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you came and you showed me love and took care of me like I was your child when I was in your presence. So he always had my respect.
He knew Lil Boosie, he knew Birdman, knew Jeezy.
Yeah, no, like literally my mom told me that all of those rappers like really respected him, like T.I., Rick Ross, because they was all coming up at the same time. Then my dad just ended up dying.
Right.
But Boosie, he was the one that he came and, yeah, like if I ever needed anything.
And shout out to GD. GD said Savage Life. Yeah, shout out to Savage Life. So look, it's crazy because, you know, history repeats itself. So 21 Savage came out with the Savage Life shit, but back in the day, if you know, you know, Boosie and them, they was Savage Life before Savage Life came out, or Savage Mode came out with 21 Savage. If you know, you know. Just a blast from the past, way back Wednesday, Ninja.
Like big, like my mom never asked him for nothing, but if I needed it, he was like, I can't. My mama said I can't do it. Boosie would come through, and he always kept it 1,000. Like I used to go up to his mansion and like play with his kids. Like me and Ivy, we close to this day. And it was just crazy to me because I never had a father figure. You know what I'm saying? And so just to see this man in this big old mansion, he got all his kids. We just eating popsicles all day at the pool. We could play basketball. We could do whatever. I was like, wow. Like Boosie really showed me like black, like you know what I'm saying? Like he building his own house in excellence. I was like, okay.
That part. All right, in other news in the industry, let's see what's popping off. Let me see. Before we get to the main event, because we don't have as much to tell you guys about today, we have the self-proclaimed greatest woman of all time showing off her moves, and I guess she was being trained by Mike Tyson. Shout out to Clarissa Shields.
So, Mike Tyson showed me this move on Hot Boxing Podcast. We're going to work it right now, but we're going to mix it up MMA style. Me and Coach Win.
Hold up. Shout out to JD. JD said it best. Shout out to all the day one fathers too. Shout out to the fathers and shout out to the mothers. Shout out to the parents of America. You guys are more needed than you know, and we appreciate you guys for what you do because it's not easy to be a parent, man. It is not. I think about the hell that I put my dad through. Y'all always see me speak highly of my dad because we actually don't speak. And I realized, getting older, my dad wanted more from me. I always tell you guys, love is wanting more for someone than you want for yourself. Shout out to J. Cole. And I realized a lot of things he was trying to stop from happening, the traumas that he didn't want me to go through, I'm still going through them, or I've went through them. And I look back now and I'm like, I see why he didn't want me to deal with those things because he didn't want me to fail. And I used to tell him I wanted to fail. Now looking back in hindsight, I'm like, I still would do it the same way, but I would have probably listened more because a lot of things he was trying to tell me, I had to see for myself, and I ended up in situations that I didn't necessarily want to be in. But thank God my parents taught me how to be smart and be resourceful, so I was able to keep pushing and persevering. So yeah, shout out to all the parents of America, man. You guys are more needed than we tell you all the time, okay? Here we go.
So, the speech to Ivy on this.
You're going to do it right now. We haven't done it yet.
Now, shout out to all the people. I think Tesehki said that she could fight Clarissa Shields in a boxing match. Ninja. I'm here to tell you, Mr. Tesehki, no, you cannot. Like I said, street fighting is not the same as boxing. A lot of you guys have never been in a real fight before. I know you've been in fights, but you've never fought with somebody that actually knows how to box. Like, for example, I've been hit by a boxer before. I've been hit by a boxer with a gut shot. And when they hit me with that gut shot, Ninja, you know what happened, Ninja? You see, I'm honest with you guys, so I'll be honest. That Ninja made me shit myself, Ninja.
What the hell?
Yep. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That Ninja made me shit myself. And that's when I realized, oh shit, I actually don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to fight. Here we go.
So, Mike Tyson showed me this move on Hot Boxing Podcast.
Shout out to Clarissa. Like I told you guys before, her fight is supposed to debut July 26th. So it's almost here, people. And shout out Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa, if you got extra tickets, I would love to come, miss. So if somebody knows her and they watch my page, y'all know what it is, because I'm balling on a budget. Anyways, let me see what else we have. We have this lady right here. Shout out to all the smokers. Do we have any smokers in the chat? Shout out to all the tokers. Do we have any tokers in the chat? We have this lady. Quick commercial break. We have this lady right here who says, I used to fiend to blow just to feel like this. Let me know if you went through this. Here we go.
You know, I really need to smoke right now.
Yeah. So she said, I used to smoke. I used to fiend to smoke just to feel like this. Listen to this.
You know, I really need to smoke right now.
What the hell?
Yeah. Schizophrenia, people. Anxiety attacks and schizophrenia. That's what that doty do to you. Here we go. Yeah. Shout out to the kids watching my page. Kids, I do this for you. Don't do drugs, kids. My bad. YouTube and all the other places. Don't do paraphernalia, kids. If you do paraphernalia, this is what you're gonna go through. Here we go.
Hey, can you jump off that bridge for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. You don't want to do that at all.
I hate you, bitch.
What?
I said this pizza headed.
This pizza headed.
What the hell?
Hey. Nah, B. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Let's continue. Let me see what we got here. We have, and shout out to AO. AO sent this to us yesterday. Shout out to AO. AO's not here right now, but she sent this to me. Let me see. Do we have anything else? I think that is it. Let me see. Cardi B. Oh, we have a couple more. All right. Before I play the one AO sent to me, AO sent me something about Chrisean. And shout out to KB. KB said it right. That woman smoked something laced. Yes, she did. And that's why I tell y'all, don't do no paraphernalia, because you don't know if a ninja trying to lace you, ninja. Understand this, guys. I'm going to break down some of the street game real quick. Follow me real quick. So y'all understand, right? To make sure they keep their custos, they might do something to their street paraphernalia that they get and give it to you so you keep coming back for more. Yeah. And you don't know these people, and sometimes you don't even know what you're smoking. You're just trying to feel that feeling that you felt when you hit that feeling the first time when you found your new plug. So always keep that in mind, people. These people don't have your best interests at heart. At the end of the day, they need to keep as many custos as they can, and if they don't keep their custos, they're cooked. Now, before I play the video that AO sent us, I'm gonna wait because it's a video about Chrisean Rock. I'm gonna start with this video right here. We had Cardi B discussing how she ate out a stud when she was just 13 years old. Yep. Ladies, are you in here? Shout out to the ladies. Are you in here? Ladies, answer the poll. Gentlemen, answer the poll as we gear towards the main event, and hit the like button. Here we go.
Like, have you ever ate pussy for the first time? First time I ate pussy, I was like 13.
Woo!
What the hell?
Woo!
Oh my God, no way.
Crazy thing about it is, this woman is leading a lot of these girls. A lot of girls look up to this woman. And then shout out to this comment right here. This comment said, and y'all said Nicki was on paraphernalia. We gonna say it, man. And y'all said Nicki was on drugs. Okay, here we go.
I ate it with my eyes closed. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that bitch pussy. It was a dyke. I ate a dyke bitch out.
Woo! Oh man. What y'all got to say about that one, bro? Should I even discuss this? It's crazy because look, if I discuss this, Cardi might turn around and sue me, bro. So I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let her speak. Shout out to Bacardi. Here we go.
People don't like the word dyke, but that's what.
And she said dyke, and I told y'all don't say dyke because I learned. Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls and LGBTQIA+. They told me that dyke was a slur. It's crazy because back in the city, everybody say dyke. So I'm like, damn, we just calling women slurs and shit, but we call them studs. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Like, have you ever ate pussy for the first time? First time I ate pussy, I was like 13. I ate it with my eyes closed. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that bitch pussy.
Yeah.
It was a dyke.
Yeah.
I ate a dyke bitch out. People don't like the word dyke, but that's what.
Now, guys, like I said, I'm showing this to you because, you know, I like to share with you. We like to share on here. But like I said, guys, sometimes let's just leave some things off the internet. So, yeah, let's just leave some things off the internet. Let's continue.
I'm a femme bitch now. Like, I like femme bitches. Femme bitches, they're like, but they're like got a little attitude on them. Like, I like bitches like, when I say dyke, I guess some states, that's like offensive. Stud is so ugly too.
Shout out to KB. KB says she's smacking like she's doing it now. Yeah, she just practicing, ninja. She just practicing. Here we go.
Stud. A stud. It sounds like a fucking earring. I don't like that word. You grew up saying dyke, and it's not offensive. She a dyke. I fucked too many dyke bitches when I was younger for her.
Shout out to Spill Lit. Spill Lit, we're gonna call you SL. Shout out to SL. SL said the house has no furniture.
I like dyke. Fine ass dyke bitch.
Shout out to KB. KB said, I didn't know that dyke was a slur. Yeah, I found that out too. I was arguing with somebody on Threads. You know, on Threads, Threads is a war zone when it comes to relationships and all that kind of mumble jumble, right? So on Threads, if you go on Threads, ninjas be wilding, the women be wilding, everybody be wilding. So I was checking somebody because they said something inappropriate to me. Not that I'm perfect. I probably turned up on them first. And I said something. I said, yeah, son, probably you dyking or some shit like that. Back when I was being a flagrant, a hoodworm, if you will. And yeah, so it was like, oh, you know, cancel him. He's using a slur. He called me a dyke. And I was looking at them like,
but what the hell, bro?
Like, what you talking about, bro? What you mean? And they're like, you can't say dyke, it's a slur. But it's so interesting because they probably use these same terms with each other. But it's not my business. But yeah, after that, I was like, damn, thanks for informing me. You know, I ain't mean to come at you with a slur, but I mean, ninjas say the N-word all the time and they not ninjas, so I don't know what to believe no more, okay? I digress. Here we go.
That word is sexy. That's old school though, but I'm an old school bitch. Though. You if you was born after 2000s and you find that word offensive, fuck you. You not.
Now that is a thing too. I was born before the 2000s, so I mean, hey. Yeah. I ain't know it was a bad thing. What I was gonna say, shout out to the old school female dogs. Shout out to the old school female dogs.
You motherfuckers born after 2000, y'all find everything offensive, child. Yeah,
The world has gotten soft. I'm here to tell you that much. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you. Shout out to KB. KB says she knows lesbian women that say dyke. Exactly my point, or my point exactly. Tomato, tomato, because that's what they be saying. That's where we learned it from. I learned it from a gay girl. So I'm really confused, or a bisexual girl. She's like, yeah, you know, this girl I was dealing with, you know, she a dyke. I'm like, dyke? What's a dyke? And she said what it was. So I don't know. If that's a slur, please don't cancel me. I'm sorry. We have, lastly, before we get to the main event, and y'all hit the like button, we have Nicki Minaj, like I said, and SZA. And this was yesterday. This is what she came out and said, I believe. Here we go.
A yodeling fool
who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch.
Oh.
What the fuck? You done tried to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly. How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to motherfucking know. And did Desiree Perez take her motherfucking deposition?
Ooh.
That's what we wanted. Oh, I knew that was gonna get you mad, Des.
Hold up. One thing I forgot to do. I'm gonna let this play real quick. It might mess up. I forgot to show y'all the live chat so y'all can see yourselves on the chat. Let me go do that right quick. Hold up.
Okay, you guys. Now, Barbs, I love you very much. So I have to do a meeting, but so we can have some fun in an hour, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, please know that you are a yodeling fool.
Hold on, let me continue.
Who needs auto-tune.
My bad, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. Hey, y'all let me know next time when I don't have the chat up so y'all can see the chat. Because we need to show love to everybody in here. We got to show love to everybody in here. I appreciate all of y'all.
Entertainer. It's outside of the accusations and stuff of anything I say, like in terms of alleged abuse of power and anything. Outside of that, please know that this is all entertainment and should be treated as such.
Shout out to Nikki. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. This is all entertainment and it should be treated as such. In the famous words of Jay-Z and the famous words of Justin Timberlake, I believe. And we're all just entertainers and we're stupid and contagious. Okay? All right. Shout out to KB. KB said my ex-stepson is gay and he taught me a lot. Shout out to the gay peoples. Now I'm here to tell you, I don't swing for the same team, but I don't really have a problem with gay people. And the reason why is because I've had gay people be real nice to me. No pun intended, because that sounded sweet.
What the hell,
No, but some of them are cool. Some of them are real cool, real nice to you. Like I said, nicer than the straight people. So yeah, I have no beef with the gay people. I actually have some people in my family who are part of that community. I don't necessarily talk to them like that, but I did back in the day, and I have no beefs with them, no quarrels with them. Let's continue.
Okay? Please know that. It's okay to have a good whatever has to be done, because that's where it's gotten at, as of now, that's where it is. So, with these women not having any understanding that they've been constantly used as pawns. And now streams have been vanishing left and right. Where have they gone? Oh my.
Now, real quick, we're going to go see just to make sure what's going on here. Before we get to the main event, I want to see where their streams are at. I like to go research and do my little research and shit. All right, hold on. We're going to go to Google and let's see where the streams are at, right? Let's see where the streams are at. Google. Let me see. So if we go right here, Nicki Minaj, Spotify. Right now, Nicki Minaj is at 46.8 monthly listeners. God damn. Damn. Shout out to GD. GD, take care, be safe. All right, now let's go look at scissors, and then we about to get to the main event. Let me see. Google. Let's see. Scissor streams. Scissor, Spotify. And right now, SZA is currently at 74. Oh, shit. Damn. So SZA's at 74. So SZA currently has more streams. Now, I don't know what's real and what's not, but shiznit, Ninja. So that could be the reason why Nicki is a little bit salty. Don't blame me. Shout out to the Barbs. Barbs, don't attack me in my comments, Ninja. I'm not that strong-minded. Please, I'm going to be offended. Please don't attack me. Anyways, that's it for the main parts. Now let's get to the main event of the show, and we're gonna play the video like I said that AO sent us. Real quick, y'all hit the like button. We about to get started with the main event. Y'all answer the poll. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 2. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button, Ninja. We at the main event, people. This the main event, people. This the main event. All right, let's discuss. So we have Tesehki's older sister alleging that her new house isn't actually hers amid the Chrisean Rock beef. Ninja. Let me go see. Let's pull it up. Let me see. First things first. We gonna start with Instagram. Let me play the thing Ayo sent us. So Ayo sent us this. I don't know what this is about per se. She said it was, or the video says it's uncomfortable to listen to Chrisean's weird behavior with children during the Twitch live stream. Here we go.
How old is you?
And to bring you guys up to speed, we discussed this already, but for those of you who don't know, Chrisean Rock started streaming on Twitch and Kick. And congratulations to her, because I believe she got a brand deal with them or something like that. So congratulations are due. Congratulations to her. So this is her streaming on Twitch or during one of her Twitch live streams. Here we go.
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah.
See, I'm 25 too.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, come on, but. Yeah, let's have fun.
Pull your pants down.
What?
Wait.
What?
What the hell?
Whoa. Now I see why AO brought this to us. So I don't know if y'all just heard what she said, so I gotta run that back. I don't know what I just heard, Ninja. Here we go.
How old is you?
That's why I'm asking you.
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah.
See, I'm 25 too.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, come on, but. Yeah, let's have fun.
Pull your pants down.
What?
Wait, what?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Lil Baby said, pull your pantalones down, Ninja. You can't make this up, my Ninja. Here we go.
Whoa.
You can't say that, bro.
It's easy.
Oh, chill. Hey. You need to leave.
Now, I'm here to tell you, I may crack jokes that's dark humor or whatever, but I'm here to tell you, Ninja, that is not funny, my Ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
That is not funny.
Hey, let's like line,
Let me see what you working with.
You said what? What the hell?
What? Are y'all hearing this, bro? Are y'all hearing this? Can y'all believe? I mean,
bro, what the fuck? You could not say that.
Yeah. Let's see what the comments say. They said, I told y'all she's everything that she accuses others of being. Somebody else said, haters, she never said that. You people are so obsessed with her. Y'all are truly her fans. So we don't know whether or not this is AI. This is allegedly people. It said flood Twitch with messages and reports. Somebody else said, why isn't she banned yet? If I'm an adult, no, they said if an adult man said that to a minor, he would be arrested and banned. Yeah, he would be arrested expeditiously and rightfully so, Ninja. Yeah, that's wild, Ninja. Like I told y'all, bro, kids is off limits, bro. Don't play with kids. Don't joke with kids. Well, me personally, I'm a very straightforward person, so I don't play with kids. I don't joke with kids unless we talking about, I don't even know, Ninja, playing tag, my Ninja freeze tag. Other than that, Ninja, I'm not joking with no kids unless we talking about throwing the football, and I'm faster than you when it comes to running, Ninja. Other than that, I don't know what the hell. I don't know whether or not this is true or not, because it had the music too, so I don't know what to believe. It says, so I deleted my last comment to rephrase it. Does that really sound like a kid to y'all, or is it just it's the voiceover filter thingy? It might be the voiceover filter. It could be. It says she needs to be banned from any human contact. Chrisean fans gonna be like, oh my God, Sean's so funny. But her sister touched her inappropriately, is giving sick and needs help. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Past that, let's go to TikTok real quick and discuss and dissect this whole thing. So I don't remember her sister's name, her older sister. If y'all remember, put it in the chat. I forgot what it started with. Shit, because I only know Tesehki and I know Chrisean. I know the other sister is a Malone though, so y'all know Chrisean's last name is Rock and her other sisters' names are Malones. So I guess they have sisters or whatever. But when we go to TikTok, we're gonna find out. Okay, let me see. And let us know what you think in the comment section, people. So Tesehki's sister house. Let's see. All right, so first off, we have Tesehki's sister says she bought a house but didn't pay rent at the last house. Here we go.
You just bought a house. Why didn't you pay off the people that you owed for the last house you was in? But that's none of my business. You got to have a good credit and all that good stuff. I'm like, these people on the internet, they just believe anything. Anything. Failure to pay rent, failure to pay rent, failure to pay rent, failure to pay rent. Like, stop playing with me. Like, stop it.
And I guess these pictures right here, and shout out to KB. KB said academics did that with a 15-year-old boy. Chyna. Oh, Chyna's the girl's name? All right, so Chyna Malone. I guess that's her name. But yeah, so I guess right here, this is the receipts of her owing on something or paying something late or not paying the other apartment or house or whatever the case may have you to rent. Here we go.
People on the internet might not be smart. But one thing about your big sister, she ain't no fool. And I ain't gonna start being now. Period. That mansion is definitely not hers. And if it is, she ain't get it clean. Trust and believe. Oh, the devil will give you riches too, as long as you do his work. People need.
Yep. Well, I don't know what to believe. All I know is she's staying there, Ninja. So that's what matters. But let's continue.
To be careful what they call blessings. Thank you. Tifa bragging about that $1 million house, but didn't get y'all mother an apartment or a house. Miss Bonita, I you know what? I wasn't even going to get into that. Because
hold on, let me see if we have more. Because I'm pretty sure she came on live about something. She came on live about something. I got to find it, though. Let me see.
The house, you know what I'm talking about, right? The big house. What are you talking about? Y'all live there. I didn't need that big ass house. No, you keep talking to her. You want to talk. Let her talk. What you invited her in the conversation?
Where did it take a turn? Because even before you got to Cali, even when Tifa first started her music, Sean, you was there every video shoot, every photo shoot, every studio session.
Bro,
my nigga, you was there. Like you knew what Tifa was going to be way before she hit a TV screen.
I was supportive.
What happened from that?
Keep letting her know I was supportive. You said before you got Keep letting her know how I was supportive. Thank you. I was always supportive and still is. What are you talking about? Yeah, she my sister.
Whatever happened to y'all when y'all was children, right?
Network.
When y'all was children, whatever happened. So you didn't forgive her all the time.
All right, so what y'all hearing right now is whatever started the beef. So supposedly something happened when they was kids. I don't really know what to say too much about that. I know that kids make mistakes. Like I said, she was older though, so that could be a whole thing. But kids are stupid sometimes and they do stupid shit. Now I'm not justifying anything that happened, but I don't personally know the full story, right? I know there's always 3 sides to a story: your side, their side, and the truth. So that's what I will say, and I'll leave it at that. Shout out to KB. KB said, I know the devil gives blessings too. Right. Here we go.
She ain't dropped me off because I needed a ride. She came with me
all the time we was together.
I don't want to hear that. I hear what y'all saying.
You had to forgive her because she was
a
murder.
Forgive
you
what?
brought it back up once you came
I
to
went to Cali because I went to college.
Obviously.
Like I said, so this the beef that they have with each other right now or whatever that made them stop talking or fucking with each other. Here we go.
Family go through it. So you bring it back up when you get a platform so it can be what? Televised? If this was something y'all went through in y'all family, why it's not staying in the family? Why you gotta wait till you get to a platform and want to throw it back out there? That hurt people?
Hurt what?
Why does it hurt your family?
Nobody
hurt.
Nobody hurt. It should get weird when money get involved. Family.
Your sister sitting there crying.
Blood don't make you family, bro. Loyalty, love, and respect, and honor do. Loyalty, love, and respect, and honor do make you family. Tell me if I'm wrong, bro.
It ain't nothing crazy.
Yeah, but tell me if I'm wrong. You keep saying you're not. It's nobody wrong or right. We're trying to talk. Tell me what. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, so that's the whole little beef or whatever. Let me see. Nah, that's not the one that I was trying to pull up. Hold on. One second, y'all.
What's beneath?
1 second, y'all. 1 second. That wasn't the one. I was trying to pull up another one. But this the video I was looking for right here. No, this not it. This one of them. Here we go.
I just pray, Heavenly Father, for those who are having financial problems, oh God, like me. Everyone think, oh Lord, oh, because 2 of my family members are famous, oh God, and have this and that. No, Lord, I pray, Lord, for them, and that you will continue, Lord God, to provide for them, oh God. But I pray, Lord.
Shout out to the Most High, but I don't want to put God in this one, Ninja. Okay. Now let me see if I can find the one I was trying to find. 1 second. Is this it?
Oh, that shit broke my heart. If you know me, you know I love my family. You know I stand for unity and family. What we go through, we could go through shit. I'm not saying, oh yeah, it's true, so that don't mean nothing. We can go through stuff, and no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we've been through some shit, like growing up. We never been through this weird shit till this internet shit got involved with all these false accusations and shit, like to make a nigga look bad. It's like, oh shit, the world's seeing more than one person that's the shit, that's a star. Oh shit, let me block it. That's not cool. That's evil and wicked. Because I didn't do what you want.
Hold on 1 second. It's not the video. The video I need to pull up. Hold on. Hold up 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Bear with me. Oh, and the girl name is Chastity, by the way. Chastity. Her name is Chastity Malone. Chastity. Let me see. Hold up. Here we go.
Of her talking to me, she was talking to the audience. That's not Latifah.
Man, I can't stand these music stuff. They always do the music. They always ruining my show with the music because the music get copyrighted, people. The music get copyrighted. Hold on.
Hard life is having to feed yourself, have to wake yourself up. Mind you, this is all at like 10.
Nothing even do it. Come on.
My bad, y'all, with the music, but y'all just gonna have to hear the music. Here we go.
It's good. Get her some tissue, bro. Can we give her a paper towel? It's cool though. You can talk to us. We really from the trenches. Like
I come from the so that's why I ask. I like to know people that's like me to know I ain't alone. You know, you let me know that I ain't alone. So when I ask some type of questions, I can tell.
And let us know what y'all think. By the way, here we go.
Thank you, man.
I needed it, but because it just make me think about my children. Like, I can't imagine my children going through what I went through. So that's why I'm like, a hard life is like literally not knowing if your mom or your dad will come home. If you're gonna eat tomorrow, you know, really, like if you're gonna have some clean clothes to wear to school tomorrow. If you even want to go, like it's just hard when you don't have nothing. Or like our life is when you literally sleep and you're getting rained on.
Hole in the roof type thing.
Yes, you know, I love my mom, I love my dad, but you know they did what they can do. But I'm just saying, like I know a hard life and.
Yeah. Her name, shout out KB. Yeah, her name is Chastity. You said Chyna. It's all good shit. Let me see. Chastity discusses Teseki's house. Trying to find a video I didn't see on my Instagram. Hold on. Let me see. I can't find a video, but here we go. Hold on.
Not turning my back on Tifa or Sean, but I know what's really going on. So yes, I'm a stand by Tifa, and I'm still not going to bash Sean. This blank, not cool, though literally got receipts. She's saying she's not bashing Chrisean, but she is bashing Chrisean because she's saying that literally she wanted to pay her to not be honest. Come on now. How are you going to say?
Man, everybody went through a lot, man. I don't know why they not pulling up the video. 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to go to Google real quick, y'all. Y'all bear with me. You know, they make these videos disappear sometimes. And that's why I keep telling y'all, my personal opinion is that they're manipulating the internet to push a narrative. And that's okay. I respect it. But it just gets tough because it's like, bro, nobody knows what to believe. Hold on. I got y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Let me interact with this. Instagram. Here we go. Chastity Malone Tesehki's house. All right. Let me see. Hold on. News. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. Tesehki's new house. Older sister. Here we go. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so she said, you just bought a house. Why didn't you pay off the people? Yeah, so it was the last little video I showed y'all. So she asked, why didn't you pay off the people for the last house that you was at? But that's none of my business. You've got to have good credit and all that stuff. She alleges as she was captured by live bites. And that's what I was trying to show y'all. So the people on the internet, and shout out to KB. KB said, you have a choice on who you are going to be when you're grown. And that's a good point, people. Always remember that, guys. You know, we don't, how do I say this? We don't control where we was born, but we can control who we become. And that's what I always try and tell people, where people may have a certain interpretation of you and you may be expected to do something in life, but you can choose to be different. But also make sure when you choose to be different, you got to find a way to succeed. You got to make sure to succeed. They said these people on the internet, they just believe anything. See, these people on the internet might not be smart, but one thing about your big sister, she's not no fool, and she's not going to start being a fool now, period. The mansion is definitely not hers. And this is the mansion that we're referring to. One second, I'm going to pull it up. And we pulled it up before. We just doing a refresher. Keep y'all updated on the story. Let me go back to TikTok. I'm going to pull up the mansion. Let me see where we at. TikTok. All right, let's pull up the mansion. Let me see. What's this girl name? Tesehki new house. Tesehki's new house. One second, y'all. All right, here we go. No, that's not it. One second. Here we go.
Because I really hurt everybody's feelings. I'm literally God's favorite. I can hurt everybody's feelings, but I'm not going to do that because God's favorite don't do that. God's favorite keep letting everybody be stupid. God's favorite, you know what I mean? Don't have to do none of that. People are going to crash out. I mean, look at me. Well, that's my life. You know what I mean? Like.
And this came out after Chrisean had the interview with Jason Lee. Shout out to Jason Lee. And in the interview, they was discussing whatever they had, the beef that they had going on. And then she came out in her new house and said, you know, I got $1 million house. Why would I beef with you? Here we go.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Hold on. I'm a mother. I say that first and foremost. I'm a mother. Fuck that, I'm a good ass sister. We all know that, baby. I'm a mother. What's not clicking? I'm standing on $1 million house without doing a season. Without a rapper nigga, without a trapper nigga. What's not clicking? I'm standing on business. What's not clicking? I'm a mom.
Yeah. Shout out to who said this? What was his name or what was her name? Hold on, let me pull this up. Who said this? Hold on. Somebody said this in the chat. Let me go pull it up. The house is empty. Who said this? Let me scroll up. Hold on, I gotta find it. I forgot who said that, but somebody came in the chat and said the house is empty. There's nothing in there. And that's a good point. So I always wonder, because, you know, it's so simple as to rent out an Airbnb and just be in somebody's house and record yourself. I don't know who said it, but somebody said in the chat that the house was empty. So who knows? Hold on, let me see something. And yeah, so right here, she said, it says right here that Tesehki secures a bag in a new crib thanks to Zeus Network. And me personally, I want to know who owns Zeus Network, because what I'm interested in my conspiracy theory is Tesehki, Chrisean family, Carlissa, Blueface, Jaden, all of them. I think, well, I don't know about Jaden per se, Jaden and Alexis, but I think all of them have this little thing going on with Zeus Network to where they do all this stuff because then it promotes them on Zeus Network so people can go watch them on their show on Zeus Network. So let me go look real quick. 1 second, because we finna find this out. Let me go look real quick. I might have to find a way on Zeus Network myself. And shout out to KB. KB said, God bless the child that has his own. Let me see. Zeus Network Tesehki. Let's see. So Tesehki is a personality on Zeus Network, specifically known for her appearances on the Jason Lee Show and Baddies Midwest. She has been featured in episodes where she discusses her experiences, including being jumped by Chrisean and her friends, and clarifies her comments about Zeus being scripted. And like I said, that right there is an indicator. Zeus is being scripted. So a lot of things that we see on social media, and that's why I keep telling y'all, a lot of it's scripted, and we're just reacting or we're rewriting the script for them, and then they just go with whatever the internet says. So even when we see Chrisean kind of acting funny, I personally don't feel like she's like that in real life. I'm personally feeling like once she turned on that camera, that's the personality. or character and or caricature that she's playing on the net because she's controlling the internet. Tesehki has several notable moments on the show, including clarifying her comments about Zeus being scripted and addressing a potential fight with someone. Let me see. 1 second. So even that house might be an Airbnb for all we know. Let me go back to TikTok. 1 second. Let me see. Tesehki. Tesehki Zeus scripted. Let me see. Let's see what she said. What? Let me see. Hold on. Tesehki. What the hell? What did they put?
But what the hell, boy?
Tesehki Zeus scripted. KB said Zeus is trash. Yeah, I don't watch TV like that, so I don't really know. Let me see. Tesehki sets the record straight after her boss Lemmy hints that she could be let go for saying that the show is scripted. Here we go. Hold up.
Meaning, old girl knew she wasn't serious, but I didn't know that. So I was being myself. What are you talking about? I never said, oh, let me script this stuff. I never said that. Y'all trying to did I say that earlier? Thank you. They cut the live and try to make it seem like, what the bitch trying to make it seem like I said, and I made it clear too, because somebody had came on the live and asked, hey, so you saying the script? I said, no. Which is the baddies. Some of them be trying to come on there. It's called story produce.
And for those of you who don't know about the baddies, I'm gonna bring up the baddies in a little bit, but here we go.
And it's scripted.
It's produced.
I'm not.
So this is the comments that she made. So like I said, even that house, people, always understand that the house or the things that you guys see with these rappers and these entertainers, a lot of times it might not be theirs. It might just be set up to create an appearance or something. And the reason why is because they have an image to portray, and that's okay. Feel me? Everybody faking it till they make it. Once you make it, look at Jay-Z. Now, I don't know if Jay-Z was faking it, but Jay-Z made it and he made it big. Shout out to Jay. But it's like I said, people, a lot of times we always have to remember we're living in reality, but the things we see on the TV may or may not be entirely real. Even with the streaming shit, we're always seeing a perspective of a perspective. So we have to be mindful about what we see. Here we go.
I was saying it's produced. I'm saying the motherfuckers, they sign up. Everybody ain't solid. Most of them motherfuckers pussy. So when you got the boss man saying y'all not ready to get on my camera and be doing XYZ, these little pussies go in a little corner over here and they produce themselves, not the producers of the show.
So they go and talk about what do we need to do to get
right, and they gonna plan, oh, let's go with Jason Lee and Siki. Whole time, me and you being ourselves. We don't know that they made a plan over there in the corner because they scared to lose their job.
Now look, so this is what I'm saying. So look, when y'all see everything that goes on with Chrisean Rock and Carlissa and them and Tia Kemp, shout out to all of them. No hate to them and whatever they doing. If that's their gimmick, shout out to all of them, right? I just want y'all to remember that a lot of the shit that y'all might be saying, y'all may or may not be seeing, it might just be scripted. So even them beefing, like I remember before I showed y'all Carlissa and everything, and she was saying how we all are egging Chrisean on. Let me pull that up real quick. Let me pull that up. And shout out to KB. KB said reality TV is so scripted, I don't watch TV. Some people like reality TV. Like I dealt with this girl and she liked reality TV. And I was like, what do you like about it? And she was just like, oh, it's just entertaining to watch. So some people like that kind of stuff. Let me go to Live Bites real quick. If I can find what I'm trying to show you. Because like I said, they'll post shit, then delete shit. Let me see. Is it loading? You gotta load. Yeah, you know they trying to mess with my stream. Yeah, they coming for your boy. They trying to mess with my stream. Look, it's not even loading. Look at this shit. Yeah, they trying to come for the stream, bro. Y'all hit the like button, bro. They trying to mess up the stream. I'm happy you guys can see that. Can you see that it's not loading? Do you see that? Look at that. It's not even loading anymore. What kind of crazy shit, bro? Let me see. Look, all right, let me try and load it again. Hold up. Yeah, my algorithm gets crazy, people. I don't know why they're showing kissing. All right, let me see. Still not loading. God damn, they trying to come from my stream. Oh man, that's scary. All right, it's all good. Shit, I'll pull it up on TikTok. Let me see. One second, y'all. I'll show y'all. Carlissa, Chrisean, watch this, people. Right here, watch.
I gotta ask you this too. This just came across my mind. Blueface's mom and his family. Would you allow his mom to be a part of your baby's life?
Oh, well, my son is with his great grandma.
Okay.
Blueface's mom.
Okay,
She's
grandma.
more trustworthy.
So look, listen to that. Boom. Right there, people. So she said my son's with his great grandmom. So who is the great grandmother around? Who do you think that the great grandmother would be around? Naturally, the great grandmother will probably be around the grandmother because that's her daughter. So that's what I'm saying, where you'll see that they beefing, but in real life, they living a whole different life that they putting on social media. It's like Two-Face. It's kind of like a Two-Face kind of thing. If you know Two-Face from Batman, shout out to the nerds. It's a Two-Face kind of thing. Yeah. Two-Face kind of thing, people. Here we go.
Appropriate and respectful. She doesn't do the internet. She never called my son retarded. She never. Carlissa does a lot of.
I've never met her before.
Crazy things.
I've never met Clarissa.
And it's very detrimental to everybody that's involved. And I just would like
Would you mend fences with her?
Huh?
Would you mend your relationship with her?
I already tried to apologize. She clowned the apology.
Now watch this.
And just like Tia did, you could have said, Tia, my baby is getting the care he needs, the medical care he needs, and I appreciate you being concerned. You didn't have to go on here talking about that lady's son being stabbed up, taking credit for it. The last time you said something about my son,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. No disrespect to Blueface, but this ninja mom, boy. This ninja mom, boy. This ninja mom, boy, is fine, my ninja. My bad, Blueface. Don't stab me up. Don't poke me up, my ninja.
your son got stabbed up. That's not what we say as mothers. Charleston White and all them other people said some real bad things about the baby, and you ain't say nothing to them. Then you get on here when an auntie try to help you. Tia would have picked you up and helped you with that baby, and that's the person I would have told you she's gonna be a little hard on you, but you could trust her. She would have picked you up. Tia got her grandkids like I got my grandkids. She babysit her grandkids and make sure her grandkids are straight, and she don't even have no daughters. And she have grandbabies at her house just like I do.
And shout out to KB. KB peep gang. She said they do this all the time. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's just like a back and forth kind of thing because it make the internet pop off. I personally feel like they know somebody on the internet that's helping them blow up because I don't think people care that much about it. I'm pretty sure they got something. They got somebody on the inside. They got to have somebody on the inside. Here we go.
Them the women you can trust. You can't trust these internet gangsters that's telling you who will go over here, go over there. The Bible talks about these type of people when they go left and then they go right and then they go left and then they go right. They don't like me, now they want me to get your baby. Now you see what I'm talking about? You could have had your baby up over here being babysat and you ain't got to take him to no party or none of that. You'd have dropped them off at the gate. I could have picked them up and you would have been good. Now you taking them to parties and where the people smoking and drinking, doing all that. You know, that's not where you take no kids. And I'm not telling you this for no clout. I already got all the clout I need. I'm pretty much done with this internet. All I wanted out the internet was my $1 million home, and I got that. I'm good to go. Now I just want to sit up over here with my grandkids and give y'all some good, wholesome advice. I got everything I need out of this internet. I don't need nothing else. My car is paid for. My house is paid for. I'm good. I don't need nothing else, okay? To God be the glory, and thank you to my son who made it happen. Thank you to my husband who sealed the deal.
There you go.
All I want to do now is sit on this internet and help y'all, okay? I don't want to sit on here
and that's what I always tell y'all. So look, bro, peep game, bro, right? Peep game. Why do you need to help them on the internet? It would make more sense that if you're living in reality, you would help them off the internet. But that's what I'm saying, where it's like, hey, they got their own little thing going on and they making money off of it. And I respect that shit. Y'all got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to them, right? They making money. I can respect that. I can respect that because they making money off of it. But, you know, they sitting there talking about this, that, and the third. It's like, bro, do you really care, bro? Because I'm pretty sure y'all got a whole different thing going on and y'all got each other's number and y'all talking to each other like, okay, this is what we finna do. You do this and I do that. Now, I'm saying allegedly because I don't actually know and I can't verify my sources.
Help y'all.
And also, everything you see is allegedly for entertainment purposes only and social commentary. Here we go.
I see y'all really do need help. We're laughing. Nobody's jealous. Jaden's not jealous. I'm not jealous. We don't give a fuck. Okay? We have never, ever in our life been homeless. Ever in our life. Okay? That what's going on right there is the fans did that. They told you to ignore me. They told you to treat me like I'm less than, like we equal. I'm your baby's grandma. I am your baby daddy's mother. When I told you from day one, the same thing Tia just tried to tell you, try to put you on game and give you some.
And shout out to KB. KB said it best. She liked the drama. She do like the drama. She liked the drama. Here we go.
Home training. You listen to these heathens on the internet.
Heathens.
You listen to your fans. Girl, now them same fans is begging me to go get the baby from you and help you. You see how retarded that look? That looks crazy. Now, not all of y'all. I am not talking to all of y'all, and y'all know who y'all are that I'm not talking to. But please don't go and pluck no more of these strangers and these family members out talking about, oh, they want it, eBay wants it, they want them. Don't do that. Don't do it. They want some motherfucking clout. They're liars and they're thieves, okay? They change price tags in the fucking Goodwill and Walmart. They change the price tag so they can pay less. That's a thief.
Ooh, yeah. Like I said, I don't know, bro, but here we go.
Yeah. But you can't tell me from last week, from leaving the church to messing with this man, to that man, to the next man, and now you back to this man, that you working on your healing. You got this.
And in this video, they say that she's blaming her fans for always encouraging her to make poor choices. But like I said, I don't think her fans are influencing her to do anything. I'm personally thinking they all playing with the internet, and their sisters included. So now I think the next thing is they trying to find a way to put the older sister on. And I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, shout out to them. Cause you feel me? When I pop my shit off, if my brother wanted to get on the internet and do some shit, I try and do that for him as well. Because you feel what I'm saying? Like, all money ain't good money, but money's still money, and we need money to live. We need money to survive. So I don't really got a problem with it. You feel me? Here we go.
In some time, I gotta see her get her own place, and I gotta see her pay her own rent and take care and put her son's room together. I gotta see her do some womanly things. I gotta see some value in her before I can say, hey, I got to see you make some womanly moves out here before I can sign up and say, and y'all should want her to do that. Because now if my son decide that he don't want to go that route, she back to square one, and she don't know how to handle no house, no household, no cleanliness. She don't, and y'all not promoting it. Y'all just promoting her, get a baby by him, move back in his house. Y'all not helping her. Y'all cursing her. Y'all hindering her. Y'all smoke weed while you pregnant. Y'all tell her every fucked up thing to do. Then y'all look over here and be like, hey.
It's crazy because I ain't know, you feel me? I ain't know that like the fans have that much power over somebody to make somebody do what they want to do. I don't know.
You need to leave.
I don't know. I'm a bit confused, but let's continue.
Yeah, Blue was the worst thing that happened to her. Shame on y'all. Y'all starting to disgust me. That's why I don't even like getting on here that much no more. Cause y'all just, Journey, stop trying to sneak them rocks and put it back. You're gonna go take a nap.
No.
Mommy, Journey's not listening.
So look, right there, boom. You're who? I don't know who Journey is, but it's a kid, right? Follow me, guys. So she said, Mommy, Journey's not listening. So I don't know if she's talking to the mother of Journey or if she's talking to her mother. But if she's talking to her mother, and I showed y'all previously, like 5 minutes ago, that Chrisean said that her great grandmother, the baby, Junior's great grandmother, right? Junior's great grandmother is the one watching the baby. And she just said to her mom that this baby's not listening. We have to assume that they're all talking to each other. And that's why I say they kind of playing the internet, and you'll never peep unless you sit there and really like analyze this shit. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty flower. Y'all not helping. Y'all not helping at all. Y'all just say, oh, go move in the house. What's gonna happen if he get home and he don't want to go that route? Now you got to figure out how to sign your name on some property. You got to figure out how to rent you a hotel or a room. You got to do all the things from scratch. Now, if y'all would have promoted her the right way to get her own place and date him when he get out, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody like a homeless bitch. No man like no homeless woman. I don't care what they say. If you ain't got your own shit, when they meet you, they not going to have cheers. They not going to have no respect for you. Y'all don't coach her right. Y'all don't teach her right. That's why I don't like her fans. I don't even want her fans to come.
Cheers.
I don't even want it, because y'all don't even help nobody get themselves together right. Then later, y'all want to blame people because the baby ain't got no room. He ain't got no stability. It's our fault. I don't like y'all because y'all don't support right. Everything y'all have told her to.
I don't know. Anyways, like I said, when it comes down to it, when it comes to Tesehki house, I don't know whether or not it's her house or if it's a fake house or, you know, they doing it for the gram, because it's not easy to come up on $1 million. Here we go.
Take care of your son. What's beneath you, regular people? Because you live in a 2-bedroom apartment in downtown LA.
Look, this is where I'm saying where y'all got to remember too. Y'all got to remember that the internet takes shit and kind of flips shit around. So for example, this video right here is not aimed at Tesehki. This video was aimed at Kalani. They took the same video and aimed it at Tesehki. And that's why I'm saying where the internet takes things and blows things out of proportion. So listen to this.
So quit all that high power popping it like you.
And shout out to Hood Beats. Hood Beats said, nah, that's not her mom. Carlissa don't get along with her mom. Oh, okay. Shout out to Hood Beats and shout out to KB. That's Jaden and Alexis. I ain't know, guys. I ain't know. I'm new to this. I'm just peeping game because I'm trying to take notes for myself in case I want to blow it through the roof. But yeah, I ain't know. All right, shout out to y'all. So y'all say Carlissa don't get along with her mom. I feel like personally, I still feel like what's her name? I feel like Chrisean's still dealing with them low key on the low ski because they're all making money off of this. And I'm not hating. First off, I ain't pocket watching. I'm just saying. But yes, this video right here was about Kalani. And this is what I'm talking about, where the internet would turn around and say one thing and it means something completely different. So this video was in regards to Kalani blocking her. They got you thinking this video was Chrisean clocking Tesehki because she bought a house. Look at this.
Care your son. What's beneath you, regular people? Because you live in a 2-bedroom apartment in downtown LA. So quit all that high power popping it like you some big shot caller. Chill. Like, for real. Ain't nothing beneath you. Fuck, you set me up. Okay, he didn't crack. How he didn't crack if... Why did you tell me that you dealt with him before? He's a master manipulator. You know what I'm going through. Been there, done. You also mentioned how you shared this with a couple of some girls, and they had the same story about him, and then you wondering how we all, like, I'm wondering how he all got us. You didn't end it with, oh, but he didn't crack. You just ended it there like you learned from.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? She's not talking about her sister. She's talking about, she's talking about Kalani and everything that happened with Kalani. Excuse me. Let me see. Hold up. Like I said, this the house. I
really hurt everybody's feelings. I'm literally God's favorite. I can hurt everybody's feelings, but I'm not gonna do that because God's favorite don't do that. God's favorite keep letting everybody be stupid. God's favorite, you know what I mean? Don't have to do none of that. Yeah, people are gonna crash out. I mean, look at me. Well, that's my life.
And this is what Chrisean said about Tesehki. Hold on. To Jason Lee. Chrisean, Tesehki, Jason, and recently, that's like probably in the last week, I think. Here we go. The 6th, yeah, that was like probably a week ago. 1 sec. Hold up, I'm finna pull it up. Here we go.
So everybody watching this interview, you already know Chrisean, she's a superstar. Her sister Tesehki, just catch you up for those of you that have been living on a rock. She's her older sister for Baltimore, one of her older sisters who...
Wait, hold up. Shout out to Hood Beats. Hood Beats said, Carlissa called herself a gatekeeper to Zeus though. So you are right about how they're making money. You hit that on the head. See, I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. It's just putting 2 and 2 together, bro. Thank you. Cause you know... Excuse me, you know, they'll have a ninja thinking that a ninja tripping, you know, a ninja pocket watching and all that. No, it's just called peeping game, people. Thank you for saying that. Cause I thought I was the only one. Cause I remember in one stream, they was like, nah, it ain't even like that. I'm like, bro, it's the only way it makes sense. Cause if Carlissa say she the gatekeeper to Zeus, it would only make sense like, hey, you know, I'm gonna call you on the phone. Hey, you go do this so we could do that. And like I said, when we really sit there and think about it, y'all remember when Carlissa had the same show with Tokyo Tony and Tia Kemp? So it's so interesting how all these people came together and then something happened. They started beefing, cussing each other out. Now they all went their own lane, but now they all popping off on the internet. What are the odds, people? And that's when I hit the X-Files I Want to Believe sound. What are the odds, people? What are the odds? What are the odds that they happen to just have a show where they was popping shit? They ain't know where to take the show, so they start a whole little fight, and then they all break off and go do their own thing. Now, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm cool with that. I respect that shit, right? That's money, and you got to make money. I respect that. But I'm like, damn, so y'all really playing the internet, and that's why I be applauding them. I'm like, bro, y'all really have the internet thinking all of y'all beefing, all of y'all on some shit, and all they doing is just like, okay, this the kind of person I want to be on the internet. Okay, let me go write this shit down. All right, I'm gonna write it down. All right, so anytime I need to act like somebody, I'm finna go act like this. That's who they gonna think I am, and I'm gonna use it to make my bread. Here we go.
Entered into the show, or entered into one of your shows. It may have been the show you had with Blue, and then we've seen seen her on Baddies.
Yeah, it was a family show.
Then we seen her on Baddies.
Yeah.
See, look, family show. Then we seen. Hold up, run it back.
So everybody watching this interview, you already know Chrisean. She's a superstar. Her sister Tesehki, just catch you up for those of you that have been living on a rock. She's her older sister for Baltimore. One of her older sisters who entered into the show, or entered into one of your shows. It may have been the show you had with Blue, and then we've seen her on Baddies.
Yeah, it was a family show.
Then we've seen her on Baddies.
Yeah.
And it seemed like when she got in Baddies, the relationship just changed. Was it because fame? Was it because the platform, the money? Was it just...
All right, so boom, right there. The relationship changed because it needed to change for the script of the show. And it would make sense because, you know, you can't be all lovey-dovey and we all best buddies on the show. Y'all got to kind of have beef with each other because beef is drama. Drama sparks controversy. Controversy is something that people like to see when they watch TV. Here we go.
The reality
I really
TV.
feel like we always had this dynamic where, like, say she was a good sister, but if you hang around her too long, she get like agitated. She's like, I need my perks. Y'all getting on my fucking nerves. You're a crack baby. Like, she used to say that to me and my little brother. And it was this one time my little brother had like.
Wait, she said she need her what?
She called them vitamins, but whatever, perks, whatever. So like when she don't got her perks.
Yeah, stay away from drugs, people. Stay away from drugs, people.
You need to leave.
Here we go.
She kind of like, she moody.
Okay.
So boom, me and my little brother, we used to live with her, whatever. So he had, I guess, supposedly, because they was actually mine. It was Under Armour shorts. And she thought that they was Ryan's, but they was mine. Mm-hmm. So my little brother come up in the room like, so Latifah, like these are not her boyfriends. Like, why she keep cussing me into this? So I get up out my sleep like, they not yours, Latifah. She's like, shut the fuck up, y'all crackhead baby. Y'all can leave now. Da da da. She just tripping. It's like 11 at night. We got school 8 a.m. in the morning. So then I'm saying all this to say like it was always like she got this little thing about her when she get tired and she just started flashing out. Mm. And maybe it was like a lot on her shoulders at the time, taking us in. I don't know. It was just like we wasn't much, if I'll be honest, because we went to school, we practiced, all we did was sleep. We eat at school. Okay, yeah, she used to, you know, make money off of stripping. Her nigga was a drug dealer, so it was like the money was just coming. It wasn't like.
You need to leave.
Information you didn't know. Here we go.
We wasn't struggling, mm-hmm. and we appreciated it. But it was like every time she had frustration within herself, she'd take it out on us.
But on the show Baddies, where your friends jumped her, you had them do that.
So this what happened. So, no, let's talk about the whole trip. So, when first she like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and this and that.
And shout out to our moderator KB. Y'all hit the like button. Also answer the poll in the chat. Here we go.
She telling me, let me like, since my sister can't fight, cause I got like 4 hits, 4 bitches that already started shit on the internet, cause they leading up for a storyline.
Who are the girls? Cause I didn't watch the show, but
I don't even want to name drop. Okay, they're not even important.
Okay, but so you had 4 hits.
It was like, yeah. So let me like. You know, let me not put her on the show unless she like finna be a Chrisean, like something to watch. So she like trying to sell herself with the, oh yeah, I got my sister back. She got this. I'm gonna check all that. Da, 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 da. So she flipped the narrative to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, my sister's a bully. Let me play the nice card. It was like one of those things that I noticed that she kept doing, but I was picking at like, why would you do that? Like, you know, you didn't have to come. I would have came pregnant by myself and took care of it by myself. Like, it wouldn't have been no less.
So you feel like she used that to get in the show and then flipped it to work for her?
Flipped it real bad because we on the way to the show. She on live. She like, yeah, Tay, AJ, like she just started like saying people names. She like, I'm like, you know I don't mess with her. Like, why are you inviting her? And then she straight said, I didn't say her name. So then Zeus is messy. They replayed what she said because she's a liar. So then, boom, when I got there, she linked up with the girls that had thrown eggs at me and all that. So basically, she was with all the setup people that was trying to set me up there on set. And I still rocked out. Like, and then when I went on stage.
Yeah, man. Teachable moments, people. Like I said, don't set up your family. That's not cool. Don't do no shit like that. That's not cool. And Tesehki filed a lawsuit against Zeus Network because of that. Here we go.
You filed a lawsuit?
Yeah.
Because you
I
weren't.
summoned.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. It's not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah, I summoned two people. I wasn't trying. I was only trying to summon just the one person that said it, which was Chrisean. But my lawyer was like, "No, we summoning everybody. We summoning your favorite network, and we summoning her." And I was like, no, I don't. You know what I mean?
And that's in regards, I think, to the comments that she made about what started their beef about the thing when they was kids. Here we go.
It wasn't dumb, you know what I'm saying? But she's literally telling the family members, I got paid $200K to say this. I got paid $200K to say this. I'm like, that's not true.
So look, this is what I'm saying. So now they saying that whatever she said about the whole thing when it was kids, she got paid $200,000 to say that, which means you did defamation of character. So she filed a suit. Here we go.
They called me too and said, hey, Tesehki, what we need from y'all for them to sit down, we want you to turn up. We want y'all to turn up in the beginning.
All right, so look, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. They scripting all this shit, bro. Always remember, don't fall for everything that you see. Everything is an illusion. They being elusive, so they scripting the shit, people. Here we go. So even the house, bro. I don't know about the house, bro, but here we go.
Turn up. And then at the end of y'all shit, bring that shit home. Make those people that's watching y'all cry and feel for y'all and understand y'all. It didn't turn out like that.
Yeah, because reality.
There you go. There you go.
You need to leave.
All right, man. That's it for today's show, man. And the question is, Chad, do you think Tesehki is capping by the crib? Vote and tell us what you think. We got 53% of people saying she's big capping, and we got 47% saying that the older sister's just hating. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Shout out to everybody that joined the live today. We appreciate y'all, man. I'm not going to do another live later, so I'll be back in here tomorrow. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We're going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. I'm back in here tomorrow, man. It's your boy B.A. Deuces. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Yes, sir.